Okay, so the big lie, the big fraud is that the big justification for attacking Iran is that they're just about to get a nuclear weapon, which is something I've been hearing at least since the 1980s. That Iran was 2 weeks away from getting a nuclear weapon. Well, that's a kind of a long 2 weeks. It's lasted, 4 decades and counting. So obviously, it's to control the oil. Seems obvious, and our insufferably stupid president tries to play the nuclear card on our end, which is we're going to destroy your civilization. Geez, too bad about your civilization. We're going to wipe it all out. So obviously, which we innovated. When we had the bomb and Russia didn't have the bomb, Eisenhower was going around saying, well, we have massive retaliation, the implication being, screw with us and we're going to wipe you out. Of course, then, oh, surprise, Russia has the weapon too, so, it becomes a defensive argument then. Well, you do this to us, we're going to do it to you. And of course, that made this proliferation of the weaponry under the guise of a defensive necessity. So now here's Iran, and Iran is facing this threat of the existential threat. We're going to wipe you out entirely unless you do what we say. And who are you dealing with? We're dealing with Iran, the innovators of suicide bombing, right? In the Middle East, we didn't hear about suicide bombing so much. We heard about a Tibetan monk burning himself to death to protest the Vietnam War, and it was a well-taken point at the time. But it certainly gets everybody's attention when somebody's willing to die for their belief. Hence, you get live free or die, which is the New Hampshire slogan born of the American Revolution. We're going to live free. Britain isn't going to impose these economic oppression on us. We're gonna die for this. Go ahead and kill us. So Iran could very well say, go ahead and kill us. I wonder where the logic behind 9/11 came from. You get American technology, an American plane, you fill it up with Saudis and other Middle Easterners who are willing to die for their cause, and we lose 3,500 people, which for us was a shock because America's never been attacked on its own soil, with the exception of Pearl Harbor, of course, another 3,500, but 3,500 dead. As Mao used to say, 360, you want to nuke us? Fine. 360 million dead? Okay, we got another billion to go. So we want to intimidate Iran with this prospect of being wiped out, and they're going to say, you know what? We're not going alone. You want to do that? Fine. We're just going to end your economic system for the rest of the world. So we don't need a nuke. We can simply you want to take out Kark? Take out Kark, that's fine. We'll take out everything else in the Middle East, and we can do it. Including the tankers that are sitting there just like sitting ducks without retaliatory defensive weaponry, and we can swarm it, and we've got the missiles to do it. So be smart. Don't push it, because this is a society that has already inculcated the notion of dying for their freedom.